Hi, Internet. My name's Danielle. I am giving myself 2 years to build an escape hatch from my current six-figure career. I don't mean that dramatically. I don't mean that I'm burning my life down tomorrow. But I do mean that I finally admitted something to myself that I've known for a long time. And that is that while my life looks successful on paper, it is no longer right for me. Especially with everything that I've seen in healthcare, life is just too short to stay in an environment that that takes from you more than it gives. I think a lot of people can feel that something is off, but they don't know where the actual block is. Is it fear? Is it money? Is it identity? Is it the fact that you built a life around being more impressive than around being free? This is what I want to explore here, and this is what I want to help make clear. So about a year ago, I drew something on my tablet. In the distance, there was a hospital, and it was really tall. It was kind of like a big teaching hospital, and there was a helicopter landing on the helipad on the roof. And in the foreground, there was this tiny little stick figure that was me, and I was opening a hatch in the ground. Out of this hatch came a golden light and all of these flowers. And I think I wrote in there something like a better life. And at the time, I don't think I fully understood what I had drawn, but I do now. I wasn't trying to escape to nothing. This escape hatch that I drew was me trying to build towards a life that I wouldn't need to escape from anymore. When I say escape hatch, I don't mean running away. I mean building enough self-trust to know that things will just work out. Why wouldn't they? Why are we so eager to convince ourselves that they wouldn't? What in our lives caused so much erosion of our own self-belief? And this is why I believe sovereignty is the missing ingredient. This is why I landed on this and it just clicked. That developing sovereignty in all of its forms releases you from this poison that has caused self-sabotage. Sovereignty is hearing your own voice above all else. Without it, you cannot build a life that is truly yours. Sovereignty is something that reveals your true self. If you don't know your true self, you will always build a life that is for someone else. Every iteration, every time you try. So this channel is becoming a public experiment. This is not a hobby channel. This is me building the business that I know I have inside of me. On this channel, I want to talk about what I'm building, what I'm learning, and why I think sovereignty is the missing link, the missing education that many of us never received, and how it all fits into building a life that is truly yours. I don't think most of us were taught sovereignty. We were taught how to achieve, how to produce and perform and comply, but for others. We were rarely taught how to belong to ourselves. I live in the woods, and it's like a National Geographic channel. Every time I look outside, there's always something going on. I don't know, there's just one squirrel that's always out there licking rocks, licking the gravel. You do you, boo-boo. Where was I? I feel like this level of uncertainty, for people who always have a plan, can be really tough at first. And I talked about this actually in my first video that I made about a month ago. In this unknown, though, I realized something. I realized that I can just build the bridge, like now. I don't want to spend the next 2 years fantasizing about a different life. I want to spend them building towards it. I want to spend them creating that escape hatch. So if you're in a point in your life where things look good on paper, but something in you knows it is time to change, I hope that this channel feels like a place where you can just think more clearly. Not recklessly, not impulsively, just honestly. Like, I don't think the goal is to blow up your life. I think the goal is to stop abandoning yourself inside of it. So, this is the first task that I'm giving myself. I'm building a tool, like a quiz or a diagnostic, to help us identify what I'm calling our sovereignty archetypes. We all have different ways of self-abandoning and different paths back to ourselves. And I want this tool to not only identify your archetype, but also identify what that obstacle is, that blockage, where you feel stuck. This is something that I wish I had to kind of get the gears going when I first started feeling like this, to figure out what was stopping me from making the changes that I know I needed to make. It will be free always and for everyone. I'm currently working on it, so if you want to know when it's ready, you can just put your email below. So this is the beginning. 2 years, one escape hatch, and a question that I just keep coming back to, one that I ask you, and that is, what would it take to build a life that you do not need to escape from? And what is it in your life that is stopping you? Okay, well, that's it for video 2. Until next time.